because it's so noisy, I have to be so close to the microphone. Also, the camera, I guess. Mm, So, I hope this one's gonna be a shorter one. Let's see. Some Quinn quotes, more Quinn quotes. This is about the five element system and Jesus, obviously, again. Not Jesus saves, you have to save Jesus. That's what Quinn said. And I was like, okay, I can do that. Not that I can do that, but I want to do it because nobody else really cares, apparently. So, more quotes. They built a four element AI when there's five. And what happens to Jesus if you build a five element AI? Where does it go to learn? The five element AI doesn't go to learn from the Bible, is it? Uh, it's a big question. That was also included in the quote. Uh, so, Quinn says his answer to the question is that all religions go away, the Bible goes away, Christianity goes away, Christians, Muslims, Jewish, occultists, the religions all go away. They disappear. Uh, so that's what happens. So, like I've said, there's two Jesuses. One is the four element Jesus, and that's the fake one. And then there's the other one, the real one, obviously a five element guy because you don't really walk on water if you only have a combustion engine. So the real Jesus clearly displayed all imaginable attributes of an enlightened person and more. Um, let's see what Jesus says. What happens when he comes back? Let's see. Revelation, the book of Revelation 16:20. That's my favorite. What does it say? I'm at the Bible Hub, so there's like lots of versions. I'll take the first one. That's NIV, New International Version. Every island fled away, and the mountains could not be found. So that's when the paradigm shift happens, aka the Great Earthquake. Every island fled away, and the mountains could not be found, and every island disappeared, and all the mountains were leveled. And every island fled away, and no mountains were to be found. So it was the first three versions. So, what is it talking about? Is Jesus talking about like physical, literal mountains and islands? Islands, no. And what could it? What could a mountain be a metaphor for? And islands. Mountains and islands. Let's look at other uh, verse of scripture from the book of John where Jesus talks through the Samaritan woman. And they're talking about religion. Among other things. So the woman says, I can see that you are a prophet. Our ancestors worshipped on this mountain, but you Jews claim that the place where we must worship is in Jerusalem. And woman, Jesus replied, believe me, a time is coming when you will worship Father neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem. You Samaritans worship what you do not know. We worship what we do know, for salvation is from the Jews. Um, Yet the time is coming, and has now come, when the true worshippers will worship the Father in the Spirit and in truth, for they are the kind of worshippers the Father seeks. God is Spirit, and His worshippers must worship the in the Spirit and in truth. So this piece of scripture clearly shows that mountains in this context definitely mean religions, and islands would be like denominations. Islands from the Revelation metaphor. They would stand for different denominations. Like there are said to be 30,000 different denominations of Christianity, different flavors of this mm, false religion. What happens to them according to Jesus? Let's see that again. Let's go back to Revelation 16:20. Every island fled away, and the mountains could not be found. That's what Jesus said. What did Quinn say? Bible goes away, all religions go away. Christians, Muslims, Jewish, occultists, the religions all go away, all disappear. When the five element system is in place. I don't know if that system is AI. I think that's the original system, the organic one. It always had five elements. Jesus is a five element guy. Spirit is the fifth element. The Spirit of God is the fifth element. So uh, apparently Jesus agrees with Quinn and Quinn agrees with Jesus. What do we have here? Again, another duck pattern. I think the ducky is cute. Did I answer the question? This is a big question. Yes, all religions will go away because they're all false. But Jesus is real because it's the same thing that he said 2,000 years ago. Thank you. This will be all for the short video. Another sunny day.